here's what you do. Can you get the Pentagon on the phone for me?
Yes, Mr. President. Pentagon line 1.
Hey. Yeah, General, what's your face? Listen, I need you to take, those big gray airplanes we have? Yeah, I need you to land them at an airport. I don't care where in Israel. Yeah, Israel, the country. Yeah, I know. I got it. It's not Palestine. It's Israel. But I want you to land them in Israel. And then people with the blue passport, let them get on board and fly them home. Okay? That's all I'm requesting. Do it! That's all he has to do. That's it. It's just that easy.
Yeah, you'd think so, but let me give you what is happening.
I don't think so.
I
know so.
Let me give you what's actually happening here.
Okay.
Are you ready for this headline?
Oh, yeah.
The U.S. State Department.
Has announced.
So they made an announcement.
Yes.
That beginning tomorrow.
Which
is
tomorrow.
actually today. This came out yesterday.
Okay.
Beginning tomorrow. So the start of it will be tomorrow.
Oh, God.
What will start tomorrow? They will begin. So it's the beginning of the beginning.
The planes are going to be there tomorrow.
No. They will begin.
The
process of what?
Putting the people on the plane.
Of organizing.
Well, they're community organizers.
The evacuation of American nationals from Israel using charter flights. So again, they have announced that beginning tomorrow, they will begin the process of organizing the evacuation.
Okay.
So there's 5 steps built into that before anyone gets evacuated.
Right. And could you read that again for me? Because I think there's one thing you might have missed in that. Go ahead.
The U.S. State Department has announced that beginning tomorrow, they will begin the process of organizing the evacuation of American nationals from Israel using charter flights.
There you go. Using charter flights. Mr. President, wake up! Okay, now that I have your attention, Mr. President, remember, pick up the phone or just yell at your secretary. Kick your dog, okay? And the secretary will come in and go, are you kicking the dog again? You'll be like, yeah.
Because you didn't come in here when I yelled.
I want you to call the Pentagon. So they call the Pentagon and you say, the big gray planes, we've got a lot of them. They're big. They're gray, and they say U.S. something on the plane. That I know. Why don't you blow the dust off of a couple of those? They shouldn't be dusty. I think we're using them to fly pallets of cash all over the country and all over the world. But why don't we try to put people in the back of those? That's what you do. You don't have to charter planes. We own our own planes.
It's a fair point.
Good gosh, man, what is happening to our country? These people, I got to tell you. And it's not really evacuation. We're not evacuating. We're picking some people up that would like to come home. That's what we're doing. Picking some people. I swear to you, if this audience and me, as private citizens, have to bring Americans home who are in danger a second time, I don't know what I pay taxes for. I don't. Oh, by the way, when the government is bringing them home, they're going to have to pay. Now, I happen to know, I know the price of what it cost for a big giant plane to pick up a bunch of people. Don't ask me how I know it, but it's about $880,000 per flight. Okay?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
For a flight.
It's a lot.
Is it a lot for our government, though?
No. That's 880,000. That's a word you never hear in Washington. You never hear 1,000 unless it's 1,000 billion. Right. Then they might use it. 880,000, they will spend that in the time it takes me to say now to now. $880,000 and I think I was being generous,
way too generous,
has just been spent.
That's on like one program.
And they're charging tax-paying citizens for a ticket. What? I think we have studied the vaginas of lesbians in the Congo for more money than that. And none of us get anything out of it. We've already paid for it, and my great-great-grandchildren will be paying for those vagina studies. When they're old, they'll never get any use out of it, and you're going to charge me for a ticket on an airplane to come home where it's a war zone and the only thing that you're supposed to do is keep me safe as a citizen. Oh, God.
Amazing.
Oh, my gosh.
Amazing. And by the way, there's a very small window here, right? At some point.
Well, it is Friday the 13th.
That's true.
Yeah.
At some point, very soon, Israel's going to go into Gaza. When that happens, God only knows what goes on. All hell could break loose in this region, and you might not be able to get anybody out of there. You have this window of 4 days, 5 days while they're amassing troops and getting ready to do this, where there's relative calm. I mean, this period now is the good period, right? Who knows what is beyond the next few days? And we're like, let's start the process of thinking about how to announce how to forget it.
May I say, here's the really cool place. We didn't intend on talking about any of this, so please indulge us. I got a few things to get off my chest. But here's the great thing. Great Britain already figured out a way to do it. They organized, and they did it. Germany. Okay? Oh, they love the Jews. Germany has gotten people out of there. I can't remember what it was, but I swear it's like the Congo has already picked up their citizens. Do they have big gray airplanes like we have? No. The freaking Queen used to fly on British Airways. She doesn't even have her own plane. We have a 747 for our president. In fact, we don't just have one. We have several of them. So he can have a plane wherever he wants to go. I can have one on this continent and another one on this continent. You get a 747 jumbo and you get a 747 jumbo. And we can't get our people out of Israel. See, this is why we plan the show.